Hey there, welcome to NoMoreGrasshoppers.com. This is Scott, the ex-grasshopper. Thanks so much for coming by and checking out the site. I hope that you find some useful information while you're here. I just want to give you a quick idea of what the site's about. The name NoMoreGrasshoppers.com comes from the Aesop's fable of the ants and the grasshopper. Basically, the gist of it is there are the hard-working ants and then the lackadaisical, fun-loving grasshoppers. So summer's here, the grasshoppers are playing, the ants are working. The grasshopper thinks the ant's crazy for working while there's time to play. Fall rolls around, there's less to be had. The ants are still working hard to put away for what they'll need in the wintertime. The grasshopper still is in denial that winter's ever coming. Winter rolls around, the ants have everything they need to get by through the winter. The grasshopper has nothing that he needs and winds up dead in the snow. So basically that's the idea of this story. So why no more grasshoppers? Well, I saw myself a few years ago as that grasshopper, as someone who kind of went through life just kind of doing what I could to be entertained, not putting a lot of thought towards the future, not making a lot of plans other than maybe contributing to my 401k at work, and maybe trying to put a little money away for savings, maybe for an emergency. That was kind of the extent of my preparedness. So a few years ago, I started to wake up to the fact that, I was very ill prepared for pretty much anything that might come along that would be what people would consider a disaster. At that point I was thinking, I live on the coastal bend of Texas, so we get a lot of hurricanes. So I remember going to, say, Home Depot the day before Hurricane Dolly came in. It's a madhouse, and I see all of these people rushing to put plywood on their windows. That is a thing you should do, but it's so much more convenient if you already have that stuff at home than when you try to go to Home Depot the night before a hurricane's supposed to hit. It was a madhouse, and that was one of the times that really woke me up to, I really should be better prepared for this kind of thing. Water in the house, make sure I have some way to cook if the power were to go out, make sure that I get the things I need way in advance. So just being prepared became more of a priority for me. And I have a few influences that really started to move me toward that preparedness mindset. I was a part of a forum called Zombie Squad, and I have a love for all things zombies, and so that site is really more about emergency preparedness. Zombies are kind of used as a metaphor, so that was my first introduction to the preparedness mindset. And then I found the Survival podcast by a guy named Jack Spirko, and really started to see more and more my need for being prepared, not only like for big emergencies, but how the philosophy of being prepared whether things go wrong or not, preparing in a way that makes your life better now, even if things don't go wrong. And I give a lot of credit to Jack Spirko for what I'm doing right now. He's very influential. His work is very influential in my life. So props to him, and much credit goes to him for the change that has gone on in my life, as far as that switching that mindset from being very ill prepared to really looking to the future to provide a safer and just a more positive future for myself and my wife. So what I want to do with this website, the blog and the videos, is to chronicle my efforts to become more prepared for small things and large things. And I hope that through me sharing my efforts, that I can help some of you guys out there to encourage you to get started preparing, maybe to show you some of the importance of preparing, and just really show you some basic day in day out how-tos, as far as, you know, how to take little steps at a time. It's not about going out and buying, you know, 50 cases of MREs. That's not really being prepared. It's really about changing your lifestyle and your mindset. Okay, so taking baby steps. I wanted to show you what I have here. This is really some of my first baby steps as far as providing for myself and for my wife food from home. So I live in an apartment, and it has its own unique challenges when trying to grow food, right? I think our apartment's about 690 square feet, one bedroom. But I have a balcony, and it's southwest facing. And so that is beneficial to me, that I get sun for a longer period of the day. So what I've done, these first baby steps that, you know, I hope kind of inspire you guys, I've taken to starting a balcony garden. This is visual representation of the steps that I've taken. I just wanted you guys to see these things. These are seeds that I started almost a month ago, and they're almost ready to plant. So I hope that you come back. I hope that you keep checking out what I have to offer you guys. I'm just a regular guy. I don't claim to have any expertise on any of this. I hope that as I learn, you guys can learn along with me. That's my biggest hope. And really through this website and through the YouTube channel and everything else that may come of this, that I hope that community is formed, that I want to communicate with you guys and share ideas, and I know there's people out there with a lot more experience than I do, so hopefully I make some of those connections too. I want this website to be about people, you know. I mean, it's about being prepared. It's about planning for tomorrow so that we can live for today. But it's really about people. So I hope to make connections with you guys, and keep checking back. And I appreciate you guys so much for even coming by and checking out the website. So this is Scott, the ex-grasshopper with NoMoreGrasshoppers.com, and we'll see you on an upcoming video. Take care.